think about this idea of the flow of love is we can understand this from a water cycle perspective. And the first thing that happens is that sun begins to have contact with the water down here on earth, and it fundamentally begins to change that water into something is produced that goes back up. This is an amazing spiritual and natural principle. The sun begins to shine on us, the love of God begins to flow through us, and it fundamentally changes us to the core. And then something is released, that water vapor begins to go back up into the sky, evaporation begins to take place, condensation begins to happen, and then that rain, that water begins to flow back down. That is that north-south flow of love. God begins to shine his love on us, in us, and through us. It begins to change us fundamentally. We reciprocate that love back to God, and it is a constant flow. And we are able to love God with our heart, our mind, our soul, and our strength. Just like that water begins to go up, that evaporation begins to happen, and the condensation and the rain begins to fall. When that flow comes back down the second time, that water, that rain begins to affect everything else around it. And that is the effect of the next flow of love that happens in our life. As we begin to receive God's love and give it back to him, we are then able to love ourselves. And as we begin to love ourselves, we are then able to flow that love out into others and love our neighbor as ourselves. That is that beautiful flow and cycle of love.